Okay, then it comes on. But yours is showing up better than mine is, actually.
What?
Yours is showing up better than mine. See? Yours is better. Use yours.
I was gonna try and upload this thing to it and then see what happens.
She really can't get mad at quality.
Yeah, she said cell phones and...
Right.
Why am I glowing? Is it because I'm pale? Like... Okay, so are we gonna record this? Oh, we are recording. Hello. Okay. You want me to ask some questions? Okay. So, hello Taylor.
Hi, Bethany.
So, what is your major and what college is it in?
My major is corporate communications, and it is in the College of Bryan.
Okay. How would you
Start over?
Hello Taylor.
Hi, Bethany. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. Pleasure to be here today.
Yeah, for me too. So what is your major and what college is it in?
My major is corporate communications. It is located in Baring Hall, College of Liberal Arts and Education, and is in the Brian Lamb School of Communication.
How would you describe this major to someone who had never heard of it before?
I would describe this major as a major that specifically focuses on communication and management within.
You want me to ask a question again?
Yeah, I started reading the wrong bullet.
Okay. How would you describe this major to someone who had never heard of it before?
I would describe this major specifically focusing on communication skills within organizations and businesses.
Okay. That's not good. Okay. What would you learn in this major and what types of courses would you take?
Well, you will learn management and supervision as well as labor relations and internal communication. You would learn development in these fields as well. Some courses would include diversity at work, leadership communication in organizations, and communicating in the global workplace. All this can be found on purdue.edu, link under admissions, undergrad admissions.
What types of jobs are typically associated with this major?
That's a wonderful question. Fields in this major include management, advertisement, public relations, media production, and marketing.
So, what inventory did you choose to relate to this major and how does it relate?
The inventory I chose was Holland's SDS code. The code that I chose that would be best suited for this major would be the letter E, C, and S. It happens to be my code, and I feel like it's bestly suited for myself. E stands for persuaders, those who manage, organize, and work well with people. C is the organizers. Their numerical ability is strong, and they are very detailed. And S stands for helpers. They work well with people as well. They train and they're trained, they enlighten others, and they're skilled with their words.
Is there a specific quantitative reasoning course associated with this major or a specific science course?
There isn't really a specific one, but there is a database to choose from. With that database for the specific quantitative reasoning class, with the specific quantitative reasoning class, I chose M153 is the requirement, or M154. And for the science, I chose ENTM 21800, Chem 13600, and Biology 2100.
Is there a foreign language requirement for this major?
Yes, there is. Foreign language requires that you have at least 4 years, level 4, of
proficiency?
Yes, let's do
Okay.
that question again.
Is there a foreign language requirement for this major?
Yes, there happens to be one. The language department requires that you have at least level 4
We're gonna do that again. um, okay. Is there a foreign language requirement for this major?
Yes, the major requires that you have at least 4 years, level 4 of proficiency in one language.
How many credits are available for free electives?
There are about 22 to 24 free electives for this major.
And what are the CODA requirements for this major?
The quota requirements happen to be 75% of the major must be completed at Purdue with Lafayette and 50% of its minor. You must complete the university major and college requirements, fill out an online survey, and fill out 2 copies of the quota form.
I think that's it. Good.
We're just going to keep going straight through. Okay.
Okay. This is...
You ready?
Okay. I put my video on YouTube, and it's private. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Oh, that means I have to answer questions now. Okay. Shut that. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Hello, Bethany. How are you today?
I'm good, Taylor. How are you?
I'm awesome. Well, I have a couple questions to ask you today. What is the name of your major, and what college or school is it located in?
My major is English, and it's in the College of Liberal Arts.
Oh, great, great. Can you give a brief description on how you would describe this major to someone who knows absolutely nothing about it?
Well, most of the information is located on the English website at Purdue, but a brief overview would be that this major focuses on literature and language and writing and...
Are we going?
There's some faces they're going to catch all in the video. Okay, I'm going to ask the question again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Bethany, can you please give a brief description of this major?
There's a brief description online on the English website,
Mm-hmm.
but some really basic stuff about it is that it focuses on language and literature and writing, and it really is focused on developing good writing skills and techniques, and also critical reading and thinking and stuff like that.
Wow. Well, what type of things do you learn in this major? Representative course titles and descriptions. Tell us a little bit.
Well, you learn to write clearly and concisely and
That's important.
well and edit. You also learn to read and think critically. I think I already said that. Some course descriptions are English 227, which is called Elements of Linguistics, which focuses on the development, purpose, and what is known about the English language, or human language in general. And then another course is English 301, which is called Ways of Reading, and it involves critical reading of key texts, and it focuses a lot on theoretical strategies in learning.
Those all sound very interesting. What type of jobs would you say that students that graduate with this major typically enter?
Well, obviously a writer, but also editors for a magazine or newspaper, something like that, or maybe even a publishing company. It is known that you can go into some kind of management or training position with this major, and you can also be a reporter or a journalist. And a lot of people with a major in English also go on to grad school and focus on something more specific, and then go into a field with that type of degree.
That's nice to know. Well, which inventory did you choose?
I too chose the SDS Holland Code inventory, and I think the letters A and shoot. Hang on, I totally forgot. E. Okay, ask the question again.
Okay. Rule right there. Well, which inventory did you choose for this major?
I too chose the SDS Holland Code. Why do I keep losing my train of thought? This is not difficult. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Well, which SDS?
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm totally bad at answering
loud.
questions. Okay. People need to not be the loudest. This is study time. Okay.
Well, which inventory have you decided to go? I do not know what I want to say.
Hello, YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Out of the inventories we discussed, which one did you choose?
I chose the SDS Holland Code, and I think the letters that would best fit an English major are A and E, which stand for Artistic and Entrepreneur. Artistic, I believe, is a very good representation of the English major because it's a lot of creativity involved in reading and writing.
I agree.
And I think the entrepreneur is a good thing that relates to it too, because there are certain things about an English major that have a lot to do with how to run a business and stuff. It doesn't sound like it, but there are. So I don't really know a very good third letter that fits really well with it, but there are a lot of different types of people, so I'm sure that pretty much anyone would work.
Okay, now was your code related to this major?
My code was ASI, and also an E is pretty close to that. It was my fourth letter, and it was close. So
you consider your code to be a good fit for this?
Yeah, it would be, I believe.
Alrighty then.
That was a horrible answer.
With that being said, is there a specific quantitative reasoning class required from the university course, or specific science or science, tech, and society classes required?
There are not specific courses required, but there is a minimum of Math 153 or 154 for the quantitative reasoning, and Stats, I believe, 111. And for science, there is no specific one. You can choose whatever scientific discipline you want, and just fulfill 6 credit hours, 3 of which have to be lab.
Is foreign language required?
Yes. It is required that you are proficient in a foreign language up through level 4.
And how many free electives are available?
Gosh, dang it, I totally forgot. Oh, 31 to 33, ask again.
How many free electives are available?
31 to 33 free elective credit hours are available.
Okay. And what are the major's total requirements?
Well, like with any school, it is required that you fill out 2 different Kodo forms. One of them is for the College of Liberal Arts, and the other is for the registrar. And you have to have all of your paperwork filled out and completed ahead of time, signed by whoever it needs to be signed by. And you have to meet with an advisor prior to Kodoing into the college in order to work out how that would go.
That is all very interesting. It was nice talking to you today.
It was wonderful talking to you too.